Hey you guys, on this video we are going to be talking about 10 reasons, okay, why you are not ready for entrepreneurship. All right, so what inspired us to do this video is because we get a lot of people reaching out to us asking about coming into entrepreneurial land, and they wanting us to teach them how to be entrepreneurs. But we noticed that some people lack some of these 10 things that we wrote down on this list, okay? And sometimes you could be lacking this stuff and you might not know. So we decided to write the list for you. And if we mention anything on this list, okay, if you feel like you apply with any of this stuff that we're talking about on this list, you might want to rethink entrepreneurship just a little bit. It might not be for you if you do any of these things on this list, okay? So number one happens to be you don't feel confident.
I agree. You got to have confidence, people. When you go out to new contracts, if they can feel if you don't have confidence. Even if you don't feel like you may not even have the team, the amount of people that you need to complete this job, but you got to have the confidence, like you have to speak things into existence. If you don't have it, just speak like you already got it and figure the stuff out later, you know?
I'm trying to tell you, when you're a business owner, you have to sell the position to other people. Mm-hmm. You have to sell your cleaning. And how can you sell anything and you lack the confidence? Right. You know what I mean? So you got to have confidence, baby. When you're going out there passing out your flyers, you can't be looking at your toes. You got to have confidence. So if you don't have the confidence and you still a little scared to put yourself out there, you scared to put your business on Facebook because you got family and friends that's going to laugh at you, man, forget them. Forget them, okay? Right. You trying to make multi-million dollars, you can't be scared. You have to have confidence. You have to believe in your company, man, in order to get there, all right? So confidence, y'all. Push up your confidence a little bit. Number 2 is you hate doing research, okay?
Oh boy.
Not only that, you don't like to look stuff up and you want people to do stuff for you, okay? So if you one of them type of people that you too lazy to say, hey Siri, or Google, you know, your own information, you want to try to get your daughter to do it or try to get this person to do it, man, I'm very self-driven. I can't speak for nobody else out there, man. I am self-driven. I do believe in outsourcing work and stuff like that, but I'm a firm believer of doing my own research and trying to figure things out on my own. You know what I mean? Like I want to know more. So I'm researching what chemicals should I use? You know, I'm always learning, always. I'm always looking at podcasts. I'm always looking at entrepreneurial YouTube channels, okay? Research, learn. That's the type of entrepreneur that I am. And the more that my mind is a sponge, so the more that I take in, the more I can give to you guys, you know, the more I learn. But I do come against some entrepreneurs that they lazy. They don't want to do no research. Okay. They want everything to be given to you. You want everything to be on autopilot. In the beginning, come on, I don't understand how you could do that.
Oh, God, you will not believe the amount of people that call Miss Johnson. Let me tell you something, you guys. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? You have to do the work. Like, you have to do the work. You can't call Miss Johnson thinking, well, you just going to get everything. I think a lot of people like Miss Johnson because she is going to give it to you real, raw, and uncut. However, you still have to do the work and do the research because what you may not know, you can find out, and you have to find out through Google. Everybody has their own interpretation of what they find out. So you have to get your own interpretation because just like technology changes, information changes every day too.
Right. So another thing that I wanted to tell you about the researching thing, I do know some people that get addicted to
being a watcher.
And like researching information on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So after you research the information, you have to do the work. That's the next thing, okay? After you do your research and stuff like that, don't just have notebooks full of all of these notes and not take action on it. Taking the notes is the first step, okay? But it really don't mean nothing if you don't take action. You just wasted hours of your time. You wasting hours of your day looking at videos and not taking action on it, okay? So don't get addicted to the dopamine of education and research either, okay? All right, on to number 3. It is, you're not a problem solver. You're not a thinker. And I feel like if you really want to be one of the top entrepreneurs out there, you have to be great at problem solving. Like I put out fires all day. I just put out some fires, you know. Me and my assistant will be going over the schedule. Something might happen, and we'll just, you know, my team might be confused on some things.
Right.
And then I'll jump in and I'll say, well, hey, all you got to do is just move this around, push him to this unit, call the client, see if the unit is available, see if it's a move-in for today. If it's not, push it. You know, I'm a thinker. I'm a problem solver. So after I tell the team that, they're like, a light bulb goes off. Oh, great. Got it. They got it. I'm on to doing what I do because I'm a thinker. I am a problem solver all day. I'm trying to put out fires, and I'm just a great problem solver. Yeah. And some people like that.
You got to be a good problem solver, because how you going to be able to solve your customer's problem if you're not a problem solver? And I like to say that it's thinking on demand, because you got to think on the spot. Like things happen so quick and so fast. And it's like you have to make sure that you're making a entrepreneurial decision. You can't just make a random decision, because you're going to have a domino effect of that decision you just made. So you have to be able to be level-headed and think correctly. Okay, just think about this. What would Miss Johnson do in this situation?
What would Jesus do?
Okay.
All right. So next, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one, because a lot of times we'll refer back to some of the entrepreneurs that we look up to. Whenever we're going through a problem or something, we'll think, what would this influencer do if they was in this situation? You know what I mean? And then we'll start brainstorming. We'll come up with something. But number 4 happens to be, you want to do that one?
No one takes a risk. You saying, oh, I'll wait till next week. I'll wait till my next paycheck. Oh, well, come on now.
You gotta take a risk.
Just take a risk.
I mean, be a risk taker.
What else you gotta do?
I don't know. But if you are scared to take a risk,
then you don't need to be an entrepreneur.
This might not be for you.
You're gonna take a risk in your company.
You can't come into this game scared. You know, you will have to take some sort of risk. You know, if you're scared to take a risk on bidding not correctly, you know, you're going to bid wrong sometimes. Okay, it's a part of this whole industry, you know, the cleaning industry. You bid right, sometimes you might bid wrong, you know, but all in all, you can't be scared to take that risk. You can't be scared to take on a bigger account. You know, if you lose and you fail at it, okay, guess what? You learned a lesson. Move on. Okay. All right. But don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid to take those risks. I've taken a lot of risks in my life, and some of the risks that I took, I'm happy that I took them, because now I learned some things about those bigger contracts that I decided to take on. Okay. But all in all, don't be scared to take a risk. Okay. I know some people that they're scared to take a risk on getting insurance. Oh, it's too high. I don't want to get all these limits. It's too high and all of that. Like, come on, you're gonna need it for certain accounts. Okay, so if you're trying to get that big account and they're asking you to get all these limits, it might be worth it. You never know, you know. So anyway, for me, I know I'm a huge risk taker. I am. Okay. Number 5 is you cannot handle the word no. Dun, dun, dun. If you can't handle the word no, baby, entrepreneurship is definitely not for you, okay? Because you're going to get no a lot, especially when you're going door to door. People are going to tell you no. You would not believe how many people we coach on a daily that really get bothered whenever people tell them no.
Oh, we already have a cleaner. Okay.
I want you to know that everybody already has a cleaner. All right? Everybody already has a cleaner. Write that down. Everybody already has a cleaner. Okay? So don't get discouraged if they tell you that they already have a cleaner.
Okay.
So what? Still market to them. Say, okay, well, that's great. If you ever need a backup, feel free to give us a call and give them your information and get their card. Get the decision maker's card with their email on it. Okay? And make sure you follow up with them.
Okay. Stay top of line.
That is it. Okay?
Please stay top of line.
You gotta, you can't be afraid or let that discourage you when people tell you no. Real entrepreneurs, we are numb to the no. I'm numb to the no. Okay, like you literally got to tell me no 45 times before I leave you alone. Okay, I'm numb to it. I don't care. What's the next one we got?
Oh, you are bad at confrontation.
Oh, so I just want y'all to know, when you are an entrepreneur, you're going to have to confront people, okay? Especially the people that work for you, okay? So you're going to have to be good at confronting people in a respectful way, okay? Let's say you got an employee and they screwed up in one of the units, and this employee is coming at you like, hey, it's not my fault. They're like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And they're swearing up and down that it's not them. It's the client. It's the client's fault. Okay, it's not me. It's not me. I promise you. I cleaned the tub. I did everything the lady told me to do. And I can't believe her and blah, 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 blah. But you're going to have to learn how to confront people in a very positive way. And just go through the back and forth with them. Some people don't know how to do that. Some people don't know how to go through the whole back and forth with employees. I was bad at it in the beginning. I was real bad at it. You know, some people are very blunt.
Very.
I work with people that were like, I'm like, damn, you said that to her? Shoosh. But some people are really, really blunt when they deliver a message. And then you have some people that they're like me. You know, I have a different way of delivering bad news to an employee, you know, because I've learned how to deliver the news in a respectful way, in a positive way, to where we both can still be, you know, on the same page about this afterwards, you know. But you have to know, excuse me, y'all, you have to know how to confront people.
I would definitely agree, please, because sometimes people gonna try you and they're gonna try to take you out your bag. But honey, have a woosah moment. Okay, because you have to understand what position you are in. You are the CEO, so that means you make the rules. Understand that you make the rules, so whatever happens, gonna have to go. So don't make nobody come out your bed, because at the end of the day, that's your money. Don't let nobody play with your money. Okay.
Exactly. All right. What we got next?
Oh, I think I'm gonna like this one, because a lot of people got this, and this is a scarcity mindset. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It goes along where you don't want to take no risk. So what you scared of? I mean, just take a chance. Like Miss Johnson always says, she said a lot. You know what I mean? Life is our best teacher. So you have to go through those experiences to understand that, hey, look, it's all right. Brush that thing off. Welcome those challenges. Welcome those failures, because you want to know why? I guarantee you, if you had $1 million and you lost it tomorrow, you can get it back. Why? Because you knew what it took to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Versus somebody who didn't have it and got it. You know what I mean? They're going to be out of luck.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. You can't have that scarcity effect, y'all. Y'all got to jump out there and just be a risk taker. All of that goes hand in hand. You can't be scared, y'all. Fight. Get out there. Take a risk. Enjoy this entrepreneurial training that you on, okay?
All right, now.
Number 8 happens to be no business plan. You have no goals. You don't know what you're going to be doing tomorrow.
Oh, you just winging everything.
You just winging the whole day. if this is you, you are not ready, honey. Okay. You have to get serious about this thing. Like me, I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I know what I'm going to be doing on Thursday. I know what I'm going to be doing on Friday. I already have my goals set for this week on what we need to achieve for this week just to get us up a notch. You understand? So you guys got to know that too. You can't just wing your whole day. I remember back in the day when I used to get up at 12 o'clock.
Oh.
Okay. I can't even believe it. Yeah. Some days I used to wake up at 12 o'clock, not have nothing to do, just be watching TV and just...
Child, you woke up at 12. Shoot, I woke up at like 1, 2 o'clock because I ain't have nothing to do. Not knowing that my whole life is just wasting away. I could be making some money. Come on now.
No. We got to get y'all some rich rituals, okay? Get you some early morning rituals, some really good rituals, man, where you get up, you get pumped, you get motivated, you exercise, you meditate, drink you some water, man. Come on. Get you a good early morning start, some kind of ritual going on. Okay. Right. I'm telling you, I talk about it a lot. Y'all probably hear it a lot, but you need to give it a try. You need to do it because this is what changed me and it changed my life. Doing those early morning rituals every morning, getting up at like 5 o'clock and getting a little 20-minute workout, eating good, eating water, drinking water in the morning time. Meditating, all that stuff clears my mind and it just sets the tone for the day so that I could operate at the most highest vibration. Okay.
Come on, somebody.
All right. What's next?
So the next one we have, oh man, you afraid of failure, honey.
You scared?
What you scared of?
Y'all scared? Y'all, I shouldn't even have to tell y'all that one. But if you're afraid to fail, you're not ready for entrepreneurship. Period. You ain't ready for this if you scared to fail.
Right.
That's
I mean, you gonna fail. It's likely to happen. You know what I'm saying? Miss Johnson, she failed on her first company. It's bound to happen, but guess what? Failures are your lessons because they teach you what to do and what not to do, so you don't make those mistakes again.
Right.
And then tell somebody so they don't make that same mistake too. Like, come on, you gonna fail in life. You remember when you was a kid, right? Well, let me say a baby, and you know how a baby, they take their first steps. They're gonna fall a couple of times before they actually learn how to walk. You're gonna make those mistakes, but they don't mean a baby gives up. A baby keeps going until they learn how to walk. You know what I mean? And when that baby finally take that first step, it's like it's going to be exciting because it's like, wow, I'm doing something on my own. So just understand, you're going to feel just like that. When you finally see yourself achieving the goals that you never thought you could achieve, you're going to have that effect like, wow, I actually did that. Congratulate yourself.
There you go. And last but not least, if you complain a lot, you are not ready for entrepreneurship. Just put it down. Just go get a job at this point, okay? Because I can't stand to see people say they want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur. And every little thing, you are complaining about every little thing.
Yes.
Okay? Especially if you complain about a lot of stuff in your day-by-day life. I'm not even talking about when you start a business. I'm talking about when you complain about stuff in your day-by-day life. Like you complain about the kids. You complain about the traffic.
Yes,
the traffic being too long. You just a complainer. Everything pisses you off.
You complain about sometimes some problems that's not even your problems. You complain about other people's problems. Like,
I mean, when you go out to eat, if they bring you your food and your food ain't right, you just nah, man. If you're one of those complaining ass people, you are not ready for entrepreneurship. I know plenty of them. I know plenty of people that they just complainers. You just complain so much. You know what I had to learn about being a complainer? Because I used to complain too. But one thing that I used to learn is my mom used to always say when I would complain about something back in the day, like about the teachers, I would always blame other people. You know, and she would always say, blame yourself. You know, look at yourself.
Right.
Like, look in the mirror. Take accountability. Once you start taking accountability for your life, you start seeing things a whole nother level. Like, listen, whenever it's a problem in my company, guess what? I don't look at nobody else but myself. I do. I blame myself for every damn thing that goes on in my company. Okay, if the company ain't making no damn money, I blame me.
That should have been on this list. Okay, accountability.
Listen, if the employees suck, I blame myself. I hired them jokers. Yes. Okay. So if anything goes on in my company, I blame me. I look at myself first. I take accountability. Okay, that's what makes me the entrepreneur that I am. I ain't great. I ain't got them, but I'm way better than where I used to be. I ain't nowhere near who I used to be. Okay. All right. And that's because I don't do none of this stuff right here on this list. Okay. None of that. All right. So that's my 10 things. If you guys do any of this stuff right here, this mess on this list right here, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready, sis. You need to just, reevaluate. Maybe entrepreneurship ain't for you. Maybe.
Keep working your 9 to 5, sis, bro.
Maybe it ain't for you, but not doing these things is what helped me out in entrepreneurial land. Hopefully this video will help you guys out as well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you purchase some of our merchandise down below. All right. And we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.